welcome to our recap of episode 3 of Big Brother 17.
Well, they started out the episode with the Bro Code Alliance. I like to call it the Douche Alliance.
Pretty much. Austin and Jace are like the worst. They bring out the worst in each other. On their own, still really annoying, but not as bad. But when these two are together, I'm just like, make it stop!
Come on. They're picking each other's boogers. Really? Are they telling fart jokes and talking about sex all the time?
Bachelorette. Okay, so James and Jason won the 2 HOH competitions this week.
HOHs.
So it's time to get their HOH rooms.
Who wants to see our HOH room?
Now this is the first time the house guests are seeing the HOH rooms because there's 2 again this season.
Alright, so they were pretty nice, but where were all the pics?
I'm pretty sure like the first week you don't really get your pictures or letter.
That
it's
sucks.
like weird. I don't know. But what did you think of the HOH room?
I liked it. I
It's
love
like up in the
the
clouds.
fish table.
Yeah, that's in the back HOH room. I love that. It's cool.
So, it's time to get down to business, kids. Who are we putting up?
Yeah. James and Jason are just like, well, who do you want to put up? And then, who do you want to put up?
Well, we could put up Steven.
Steve. He's just not like gelling with people.
What about that dentist guy from the town that has the office?
Oh my god, Jason, people actually live in Scranton. Like, it is a real place. It's not just a fictional town. Like, people are from there. I thought that was hilarious.
Well, Jeff and Jackie are worried that they're big targets because they have a connection with each other.
They've already had a super cool, fun experience on The Amazing Race. So they're a little bit worried.
Yeah.
You gotta be worried when you see Audrey coming in just because she's always like, what's going on here? Who, are you talking about me?
And then you get the
what are you
Audrey
talking about?
eyes.
She's like, what are we talking about?
Alright,
Okay.
so they had a little, let's break the ice,
lighthearted
pickup
moment.
lines. Steve actually came up with a pretty good one.
That he did not come up with that. That's been out there.
I know, but he brought it to the light of day.
He's like, Liz, are those space pants?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Go ahead.
Space pants?
Ah! He said her butt's out of this world.
What?
Okay. It's time to finish up Phil Kogan's takeover for the week.
Phil is back and everyone's loving it. They're effing loving it.
It's amazing.
So, since on The Amazing Race, they have these little quirky things, they're gonna...
Fast forward.
Yeah. They're gonna make the BB fast forward.
Which means that Vanessa and Davon's games will fast forward to next week, so they are safe for the week.
Or, if you want to bring in Survivor...
No, it's Amazing Races week.
So, it's kind of like Survivor though, because it's like, well, what's the good of having it if you can't share it?
It's Amazing
so pick
Races
someone
week.
else. But they brought a little Survivor.
No, they didn't. It's teams.
All right,
Amazing Race.
They each get to choose somebody else to be safe with them.
But they only have like 30 minutes to kind of discuss and make their decisions. So they're trying to like feel people out, see like what people have to offer.
Vanessa wants to pick somebody who's strong because they're having a good chance of winning the HOH next week.
She knows she's got the mental things on lock, so she needs like somebody with some muscles.
So she ends up choosing Austin.
Ugh. All right, and then Davon is just like, all right, people, what do you got for me?
Liz was the only one who promised her anything.
Really? I'm surprised that no one else was like, yeah, let's be allies or whatever. Come on, people.
Day, I'll give I'll give you what you want.
Yeah, so Day ended up choosing Liz. So those 4 are all safe for this week.
All right, well, Jason Austin douchebag time. They were pretending to be Chilltown.
Hello? Oh, that really does sound weird. Yeah, but they are Shelltown.
Because they had shell phones.
Get the shell out of here.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to know, Jace, what's up with that Illuminati tat? Tat.
I guess he's throwing it up. I don't know.
All right, well, Clay and Shelly are having a little flirt man.
Could this be our showmance for the season?
Slash showmance.
I don't know. So they're getting
older women.
They're getting to know each other, and he's like, "Do you have any kids?"
Getting to know you.
Were you married?
Yeah.
Wait, you're joking, right? No. Awkward. But he's all like, "Oh, I guess it's not that bad."
I'm really into older women. 10 years? You're a youngster.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
All right, well.
I mean, it's not, but I feel like at this age it's kind of crazy.
Well, Davon is worried. Shelly and Clay Honeybutt, they're cuddling in that hammock room.
Yeah.
And
there's some tension between Shelly and Davon now, because Shelly was totally expecting Day to give that immunity to either herself or Audrey, because they're supposed to be working together.
She was really disappointed that she didn't. She couldn't wrap her brain around it.
Yeah, and Day is worried that Shelly's getting so close to Honeybutt. Is she going to be loyal to the girls or to Clay?
Honeybutt's a loose cannon. All right, so Audrey and Jason say, we need to get rid of Jace.
I agree.
I think everyone's saying that at this point.
Jace is a huge threat, but even more importantly, he's freaking annoying. Get rid of him.
Oh my god, he's the most annoying guy ever on the history of the show.
We're on the same page, but we need to have some finesse with this. We can't just throw him up there and give him 2 chances to save himself.
Let me just put this out there. If you took the entire cast of season 9 and Jace, I would pick the entire cast of season 9 over keeping Jace. Just in terms of like likability.
Okay. So now we were treated to a conversation between Davon and Steve.
They were chatting, and then they were done.
You can tell his social skills are lacking a bit. He's not going to have the strongest social game, or at least it looks like it right now.
You know, when like you talk to somebody and you kind of forget who you're talking to?
Like a teacher or something.
Yeah. I love you too.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh no!
Nothing.
Did you see how he ran out of there? It was like.
Alright, so here's the good group. Audrey, Davon, James, and Jason.
They were all up in the HOH, and they were like, you know, this is a good group. This is
a core group. This is a core alliance group right there.
Well, Audrey and Davon, of course they want to align with the 2 people in power this week.
That's stupid.
Of course.
They're for the common good. That is getting rid of Jace.
They're all about it, and they're just like, yes, we've got that down. We need to backdoor him. Now we need to find some pawns, because it's going to be Pawn City up in here this week.
That's right. So James goes around, and he's like, Jackie, there's a backdoor plan. And
she's just like, all right.
You know what? It's better than being told, you know what? You're the target. Get the F out.
Well, if they tell you that straight up, what? What kind of game are they playing?
It could work. Yeah. And then Jason tells the dentist.
Are you really from Scranton?
What do you know about teeth? Would you like to look in my mouth?
Yeah, he's really a dentist, guys.
You might be a pawn this week.
And he's just like,
if I gotta do that, I guess I will.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then James goes up to Steve and he's like, I think I might need you to be a pawn this week.
And Steve is like,
I love you too.
I don't know if I could do that.
He's freaking out. He knows pawns historically
go home.
They could
go
be in
to
trouble.
home.
Yeah, all right. So it's time for nominations.
And Jason gets the first pick, and he picks up Johnny Mac and Becky.
Becky's just like, what?
Becky's freaking out. And
but I mean, he did warn her, so.
They warned everybody. He gave good reasons. He's like, you know, I haven't really made a connection with you guys, and you're strong competitors, and yeah.
Yeah. All right, time for James. He nominates Steve and Jackie.
I think you'll get yourselves off the book.
Yourselves.
So yeah, I mean, what the hell's up with that hammock room, though? What happened to the hammock?
This is what happened.
It's gone!
Apparently the hammock was very, very uncomfortable. So the house guests begged production, can we please get some better furniture up in her? So Big Brother delivered, and now they have like these white couches.
I really like the new room way better than that ridiculous chair.
It just looked weird when they had the hammock because it's just like a hammock and nothing else. Now it's like a nice little setup.
Well, it seemed like only 1 or 2 people could be on the hammock at one time, and I think in terms of like filming logistics, it was difficult.
We're getting a lot of crotch shots too.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
No.
Don't need that. All right, so it's time for the Battle of the Block. First of the season.
All right. Well, first of all, there was a little fallout from Becky. She was
like, if
really
I'm HOH next week, I'm gonna nominate Jason.
Uh-oh. All right. So the Battle of the Block this week was balance beam, obstacle course, spinning girder.
You gotta travel back and forth. You gotta build up this building. You have a little floor plan.
Out of boxes. You can only bring 1 box at a time. You've got 2 people, 1 balance beam. It's
There's
kind
a wrecking
of a little.
Ball.
They came in like a wrecking ball.
Steve was having a really tough time with this.
He had to resort to crawling.
I feel like the sound effects for Steve should be like, or
it should be like that spider dog on YouTube. Yep. All right, so it was really close. Even though Steve was crawling, and Becky and John pulled it out. They got the win.
So that means that James is still the HOH this week. Jason has been dethroned.
And Jason's punishment was to be spray painted by gray paint like he was Pee Wee Herman. All they needed was the little red bow tie. They should have just took a little squirt gun and went beep, beep, beep.
Pew, pew. Yeah.
Guys, let us know what you thought of this episode in the comments.
Steve and Jackie still up on the block.
Yeah.
I thought we were supposed to find out about the twin twist tonight. Big Brother promised.
Not for you.
They promised.
Big Brother doesn't always keep its promises now, does it? Guys, neither do we. We said the Muppet Show was going to be Monday. It's probably going to be up on Tuesday.
But it's going to be better that way, so...
Yeah, because we have the Bachelorette dirtiness to deal with, so bear with us.
Yeah.
We're still trying to figure this out this season, schedule-wise. So Puppet Show will most likely be Tuesday. You still have got slots left for...
Of course, the spoilers.
Spoilers. If you want to be house guest of the day, please... Only request it by private message or email to madrosed@gmail.com.
I think we're done here, guys.
All right, so till next time, much love.
Edit.